Okay, now again, the sales training, we're getting the segments now for sales training. We've gone through and set a complete system up that helps you close more sales. And the method that gets you more sales starts with, of course, a lead qualification. Really qualifying your lead, getting the information out, bonding with your customer, doing a full exterior perimeter walk around to walk around with the client and find out their needs and wants, and doing your sales presentation using an iPad or a smart device or some type of PowerPoint presentation. Also closing the roofing sale, using more creative closes, coming up with better closes and being prepared for the objections when they do come in. Helping your customer relax, helping them to make the decision to buy today instead of waiting, and follow up during the next 24 hours. It's important to, if someone's on the fence, you want to keep the pressure on and really close the deal. Now the methods, like I said, they get you more sales. The action steps, you start with a sale, you get the method, work a method and closing ratio, bringing it all together and closing the deal. Now how do you have any salespeople? You use your own, sell your own jobs? Do you use a sales method? What I recommend is to get the desired results, you come up with a system and use it all the time, and you get very familiar with that and it gets very smooth. Closing the deal, having the closing method, and be prepared for the objection. They're going to say no, no matter what happens. Everyone says no. It's knee-jerk reaction. Overcome the objection and close the deal. So write down all the information if you have any questions about that. I'm going to start with a lead qualification. Lead source qualification. Your local lead needs to be qualified. Using a carefully written questionnaire when the people call, that you ask these very specific questions to get the desired result. Using this can be added to your website as well, and we always have the questionnaire on the website, exactly what we ask out of the office. Your office staff needs to have a system and need a written sheet that asks all these questions. Be prepared for your estimate. This will help you save time and money and find out where the lead was generated. Of course, you want to track all your leads, find out where all the stuff's coming from, so you know what's working and apply more money and effort towards that. The lead qualification action steps, the leads come into the office or they come in from the website. They need to be qualified. Are you tracking your leads? Have a written sheet. Do you have a call information sheet that everybody's asking the same way over and over again? And have all the questions answered. Is there an estimate form on your website? And do you send the email confirmation about the appointment for you guys to get and also your client will get? Bonding with your customer. It's the same thing, warming up to your client, preparing yourself to meet your customer. You want to make sure you're ready, you know what their name is, what they're looking for. Get both customers in your mind, both names, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, Mr. husband and wife. Using that positive body language, smile. People like to smile. They're a mirror. You smile, they smile back. Talk for about 5 minutes just to get to know them, warming up. The sales, we want to warm up to clients. Asking questions about their family, become friends with them. That's what sales is all about. And ask the question about the neighborhood. Any questions that you like the roof in your home, the neighbors, how's the neighborhood? Warming up. And make sure that both homeowners are available. You don't want to try to go out and just sell a roof, $10,000, $15,000 roof to someone that is not in the position to buy. And build rapport, become friends with your client. It's the old sales training 101. You've got to build rapport, become friends, and be friendly. The action steps: get their name, preview, warm up. The first things you want to get to know: verify the name, meeting with the customer, look over the information. Your appointment sheet out of the software has all the information about the client. Make sure you read over that summary, and get in the mindset, clear all the information, focus on what you're doing, stay focused, and get the job done. Whoop. I don't want to do that. Wrong button. Okay, bond with the customers, action steps. The full exterior perimeter walk. Have both homeowners outside walk around with you. Really get them excited about buying a roof. You're there to sell the deal. People have said, geez, you're awful excited about selling the roof, aren't you? I'm like, that's what I do. Let's go. You guys buying or what? And so, ask about any issues they may be having. Get the facts ready for your sales presentation. Get all the information, the problems they're having, write it all down, put it together, and get ready to sell the deal. Write all the information down. Take a measurement. I go out with a wheel. I measure every job, even though I know the job, just to get the information. It's like the ritual. You've got to do everything to get the sale. They want to know, how can you give me a price? You don't even measure the roof, you know? Even if it's digital. I mean, even if you download it from the Eagle View or one of those, go out there and measure. I mean, that's what it's all about. Take photos from all corners of the home. You're out there snapping pictures, and the homeowners in their mind are like, what are you doing? I mean, geez, you really care, don't you? This is great. They want to see that stuff. So make sure you do all that. Get excited. Get an idea about the color. When I go out to the property, I lean the shingle sample. I show them, hey, what do you like? You like that? You like that? You know, get them excited and ready to buy, because once they pick a color, you just keep leading them right down to where they're going to sign on the deal. Find out about the scheduling date. Find out when the customer wants to get this done. When are you going to be ready to buy the roof? Compliment on personal property. Yeah, great place. Wow, this is awesome. I love your car. I love this. This is great. Yeah, that shingle's going to look awesome on the roof. That's what it's all about. The action step, perimeter walks, and I do get excited about it. So we walk around the home, take a look outside, have everybody join you outside. Come on, let's go outside and measure. Let's get your jacket. Come on outside, it's a little cold. Get them outside, get them engaged in the sales process. Questions? Are you ready? Do you have any questions ready? Do you do inspections on the roofs? Do you have both samples, you know, the full-size one and the fan decks? Have both of them there. Lean up against the house. Show them what it's going to look like. Because if you're excited, it's going to sell. Now, doing a sales presentation, excuse me, having pre-made information packages with product literature, insurance form, all the things you need to get that deal done. We always use appointment sheet, product information, insurance, references, all the stuff you need, pre-existing conditions, all inside the package. Create a PowerPoint presentation on your iPad. Flicking through that pre-made PowerPoint presentation keeps you on track, but also if you slip off and you want to get back on track, you're just kind of going through that. Have pictures of the jobs, talking about the products, talking about the customer, what it's going to do for the client, having the shingle sample of the colors, and talking about all the features you offer. Everything, ridge vent, ice and water shield, metal roofing, all the stuff that you need, you know, get them excited. You're going to solve the customer problems. That's what you're there for. Find out their problems. I've got an answer for that. It's going to work great. And that's what it's all about. Show them your insurance and the references. Always talk in terms about when we install the roof, when we do this, when we do that. You know, yeah, we're going to do this. There's no way we're not getting around it. The sales presentation, do you have information packages, things you need to be looking at for your action steps, including your insurance and reference sheets? Do you have a pre-made PowerPoint presentation or a keynote? You want that on your iPad, and you just go through that, and it just keeps you on track. Do you use a selling system, step by step? The same way. As soon as I hit a driveway, I go right in the same routine. And I'm sure you guys do in the sales, professional sales. Closing the roofing sale. Calculate all your roofing sections. Just go over the complete job summary. You go through everything with the client, show them the price. I start with a retail discount, 10% higher, 15%. Some people don't do that type of close. I always like to have it a little higher, and then I can say, well, this is going to be only $15,400. But you're not going to pay that today. I'm going to save you 10%. I mean, I like to save money. Everybody else does too, right? So you got to offer a little percentage and a reason to buy today. Offer that saving money discount close. I mean, I've sold so many jobs just offering a little discount. Doesn't need to be too much. Retail price for today's special price. Buy here and that's not all. You know, you've all heard the infomercials. Same thing when we're selling deals. Ask for the order, wait for the answer. Next one that talk buys. 5 out of 10 customers will say yes or no right then and there. No, I don't want it. You know? I understand. Be prepared with an objection, neutralizing answer. Come back and say, you know, Mr. Jones, I understand a lot of my customers felt the same way, but they all say no. But you want a quality roof. I showed you the products. I showed you the materials. If I can save you a little money, what do you think? You want to go ahead and set it up? You know, something like that. You know, come back with a good response. Go over the measurements, doing your summary, the action steps, closing the sale. If they say no, I understand. I'm going to go ahead and write it up anyway, or write it down, type it in the computer, whatever way you're laying the thing out in front of them. I like to use the iPad. That's great. Sometimes the guys will handwrite. The transition, getting into a habit to using the tablet, that's what's going to make the difference, because it looks so professional when you use the iPad and you have them sign the iPad, you give them a little monochrome pen, sign here, and they're just like, wow, this guy's top shelf. I mean, I'm impressed. Using a few roofing closes, have some of those ready. Have you tried different closes? Try about 4 or 5 different closes. Make 4 or 5 different ones. So maybe, you know, not everybody is the same personality, so you got to work around those. Overcoming objections, practice overcoming objections. Come up with 4 or 5. You know what they're going to say. Too much. I want to get other bids. Your price is too high. Same type of stuff. I mean, I'm going to get some other estimates. You're really the first one I've talked to. So you need to figure out what's going to work. Come back around with objections. I understand, you know, a lot of customers, they felt the same way. Nobody wants to buy today. I know it's a lot of money. Yeah, it is. But you need the roof done, and I'm a quality company. What do you think? Okay, let's do it. They just can't help themselves. If you do a good presentation, they're going to love every bit of it. Using more creative closes. Let's get creative. Okay, I understand. I'm just going to go ahead and finish the written quote and get you all the information, get it all put together for you. Using the software to create the estimate. I'm telling you, this is more professional than anything else you'll ever do. I mean, you walk in with an iPad, you're 10 steps ahead of the other guy. Going over the scope of the job from start to finish, making them know that a confused customer will not buy. If they know what they're going to buy, and you lay it all in front of them, and just give them a, what do you think? Want me to go ahead and order the materials? Yeah, let's get it done. Again, most of the customers are going to say no. It's just they can't help themselves. They've been trained to say no. They're worried. They're concerned. You need to settle them down and get the deal done. The fact is they want the roof replaced. You just need to convince them into doing it. And just by asking 2, 3, 4, 5 times different ways, that's what it takes. Your job is to make sure and sell the deal. Just come up with some new information, close again. Okay, and some of the action steps, you know, be patient. Don't get angry if they say no and pack your stuff up and head for the door, and just give a few seconds, relax. What is it really that you don't feel is worth this money? You know, come up with a couple lines. Personalities, not everybody buys the same way. Not every close works for every client. So be patient, work your personality profiling, use the ability, and practice your closing techniques. If you don't practice, it's just like the football game. You know, they throw that ball over and over till the big game, and then they throw the touchdown. So you need to do the same thing with the action step. Write anything down that you have questions on. Helping your customers relax. You know, people, when they feel comfortable and relaxed, they're going to buy. Let your customer know that you're available at any time. You'll be checking in on the job, make sure everything looks good. Make sure they have your cell phone number. Let them know that they've made a great decision and they're important to you. You know, your business is important to me, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you're happy. I want referrals. Double check all the paperwork one more time. Talk about the delivery. And go ahead and thank them again for the business. You know, we really appreciate it. Yours what keeps me in business, so that's what it's all about. Customers, help them relax. Availability, decision, thank you, the 3 things. You know, make sure they can contact you if they have any questions. Just reinforce the decision again, congratulate them. You guys made a great decision going with me, and I'm going to do the best job I can for you. Go over the delivery and then thanking them for the business. You know, follow up over the next 24 hours. If they don't buy that day, just stay on them. The next 24 hours is a decision-making period. They're going to start getting other quotes. Just stay on them with some email, the time frame. Don't let the heat off. They're ready to make a decision, so they're going to need a reason to buy. You may have to create a little extra urgency for them to buy today in the form of a discount or maybe some other ridge vent, extra ridge vent or something. You You know, add what you can for any type of urgencies. And again, that small discount just to save a little money. $100 makes a big difference. $200. Anything. Start low, start high, and discount down a little bit. The best warranty in the business. Let them know that they're getting the best. They're getting you. You know, the best guy around. I mean, there's nobody better than your company. And the follow-up, the action steps, again, just do the follow-up with a callback. Callback, hey, just checking in. Send them an email, just checking in email. Create an urgency. To buy today. Today I'm going to give you another $150 off. If you sign today, I've got to get these materials ordered and offer that discount for the lowest price, for a lower price. And with just these action steps that we talked about is the lead source qualification, bonding with your customers, the exterior perimeter walk with all the things that we talked about. This is all in your workbook, so you'll be able to look over these. Doing your sales presentation from start to finish. Make those PowerPoint presentations, guys. That's what really sets you apart from the rest of the clients. I mean, the other roofing guys out there. Closing the roofing sale, going through this and really digging in, finding out what their problem is, give them a solution, and writing up the order. And then just extra, you know, creative closes. Make some other closes. You guys are creative. Think about some stuff that'll help you close more deals. And then, of course, helping your customer relax, getting them to settle down and saying yes. And then the follow-up over the next 24 hours. Great, you know, great stuff. I've put this video together. I'm just going to go through this. Maybe you guys have seen this in the past, but you want me to ask any questions? You guys have any questions before I do this?
How does the Sign My iPad integrate into the work orders or the contract, I guess?
Yeah. What you'll do is you'll get a PDF emailed to you. You take that PDF and it opens it in a PDF into the iPad editor, the Sign My iPad, and it just gives you a little dialog box. Let me see if I can open that up real quick. That's what I was going to do. That's what I was trying to do earlier with the Air.
So you send out the email, then the email on the contract, and that's going to open it. Okay, you open it back up into that.
I'll put it on your iPad. You go ahead and we just, yeah, I'll show you right now. I wanted to put this up on the big screen so you could see it. Yeah, it basically sends it to you. You open it up on Sign My iPad, and it's ready to go. It's, I don't know, you have a tablet with you?
Yeah.
The app's very inexpensive.
Yeah, I've got the app.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Sign My.
Okay, great. So you've got that. So basically what we do is we send over like an estimate. Let's see what I got here. The workbooks here. I get so many emails coming in. Talk about emails coming in from... Okay. So basically you'll get a download to your email, right? It's going to send that to you. Just takes, I probably ought to email it to you and let you do it, but... See, I wanted to do that on the screen. I was trying to get it up there. But what you do is you go ahead and open it like this, and it has all your information in. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is hit this button, and then it sends it right up to your iPad. Puts it on Sign My iPad, and we go to page 2, right here, and you just hit Add Signature, and they sign it, and it goes right into the iPad. Like this, and you can move it around, you can touch it, enlarge it. It's pretty slick.
Okay. So you can do that with a credit application, any type of form, then if you're taking it at the home.
You can, yeah, that's right. I don't know how the credit app, how the system works with the banking, but definitely for any of this stuff, it works. It's very, very nice. Any more questions, guys, at all, before I launch this? Here we go. Finally, we got a client that agreed to be on camera Nobody wants to be on a camera today, so we finally got a customer that said, it's all right, come on up. So we're going to meet with a client in Topsom, Maine. They've got a split level home. My girls at the office have made an appointment sheet with the software. We've got all the information, how to get there and everything. Now, as you're preparing for an estimate, you kind of want to be in the mindset of relaxing, getting ready, you know, what they're going to be looking for, and how to get them to buy today, guys. Again, I keep stressing that, making the presentation and selling the deal, because let's face it, if you don't sell it, nothing's going to happen. Your company relies on you to sell the job, and your employees and workers expect the same thing. And, you know, you as a salesperson, it's all on you. So don't get nervous or anything, but we're heading up to take a look at this job. This is going to be a great overview of what goes on in a live sales presentation demo. Okay, we just punched in about a half a mile from the job for the navigation. You know, we're heading to the job site. Now, this is the time to really soak in the information of the client's name. Say it a few times. This one's Tom, Tom. You know, just have that at the tip of your tongue. We're heading over. Now, remember, these guys are buying, right? You know, they called you because they want the job done. It's not that they just want an estimate. They might think they want an estimate. That's what they're calling. But you're there to help them. You know, they want to buy. Nice looking neighborhood. Looks good. All the homes, 20 years plus, they all need a roof. Looks like it's number 18, and it looks like a nice 3-tab that needs a roof right here on the right-hand side.
Guidance is now finished.
So let's get out, talk to these guys, and see how we can help them.
Start by building rapport with the client. Go ahead and start talking about his home, the surrounding properties, what he likes and dislikes about other roofs in the neighborhood. Be sure to use his first name over and over again.
So this is the shingle that's a Georgetown gray. It has some of the grays and greens and tans. We can get it over on the side there in the sunlight, and you'll actually see the color pull right up.
You'll be surprised at how bringing the shingle out into the sunlight, it'll bring the colors out, and the customer will really imagine what it's going to look like in their home. This is a very important step because you want the customer to actually choose the color, so make sure you don't miss this one. Always have the customer engaged in all aspects of the estimate. During the exterior walk around, get the customer to point out the problems he's having, take pictures, and really listen to the customer and let him know that you're going to pay close attention to all aspects of this roof job. He's going to tell you exactly what the problem is, write it down, take photos, and reconfirm his problem and give him a solution. This is important. Another thing you want to mention to your client is that you're going to protect the surroundings because people pay a lot of money for shrubs, plants, and exterior lawn furniture. Take a minute and compliment the client on all aspects of his choices. He's going to love this. And you're well on your way of building that all-important rapport.
We'll be very careful. We go ahead and top everything off. We'll slow it down. We'll put something over the top here and take it all down. Be very careful. Good. Guys are pros.
Okay, take all the measurements, go around the property with the client, use a measuring tool, let him know that you're getting all the numbers. Even if you're familiar with this, take the measurements. I call this the ritual. To go through, draw out all the measurements, go around the property with the client. He's going to know that you're paying attention because how can you give a price if you don't have the measurements? And then use the formula calculation for your square footage, times whatever your rate is, and put this all together for your estimate. Once the customer has told you about a problem, get out a ladder, get up onto the roof, go up and inspect the problem so you can give him a real solution. This is critical when it comes to closing the sale.
Yeah, the roof is definitely cooked. Yeah, the cracks all over the place. Yeah.
At this point, get out your camera, take some pictures of the problem. You're going to need this inside when you're sitting at the kitchen table.
Yeah, definitely. I'll take a close-up of some of the cutouts. You can see in between the cutouts, you have holes in it. Yeah. That's where it's coming from. Definitely time for a new roof. We got all the free help. That's great.
It's okay to have a little fun with your client. You know, it helps them relax.
You're hired, Tom.
At this point, get your client sitting at the kitchen table. This is where all family business is usually handled. Start with a PowerPoint presentation, and this is going to help you stay on track, so as you go through your presentation, you can go through product literature, your company, the sales process, and really let the customer understand everything about the project. Let your customer know that you're fully insured. Go over the workers' comp and liability insurance. This makes them feel comfortable about choosing you as the roofing contractor. Equally important is your reference sheet. You want to have at least 10 or 20 available so your customer can call and talk to your past customers. At this point, get your product brochure, go over the color they looked at out in the yard, and reconfirm the color, show them the warranty information, explain to them about how the shingles are going to go on, the quickness of the job, how long it's going to take, and then go over your Select Shingle Master program or any other credentials you might have for your company. At this point, you can offer your extended workmanship guarantees like they have in the Master Shingle Applicator program. This offers the A+ rating, the extended workmanship guarantee, and of course the all-important non-prorated shingle warranty. Okay, at this point, bring out your iPhone or your camera and show them the issues they are having up on the roof. This is where you offer the solution and let the client see the problems with the shingles. This is really the point of no return for your client. Once they see the problem and you're offering the solution, there's no turning back. Now go through and talk about your workmen and how the quality of their workmanship is just going to make their home look beautiful. Do your calculations, get all your numbers together, write it down on your appointment sheet so your customer will see exactly what they're going to pay for the job. You need to be clear here.
Full ice and water shield on the front, full ice and water shield on the back. We'll go three feet on the garage. I mean, that isn't heated over there, right?
No.
So typically, 3 feet's plenty. But in the living space, we'll do a full ice and water shield and do that for $88.50.
Now at this point, your customer is going to have a couple of questions. They're going to confirm what you just told them in the summary. They might have a couple of price objections. So let them talk for a second and then overcome the objection and then ask for the sale. During the close, there's going to be some questions about timing, scheduling. Just go over the information again about all the questions that they've asked. They really are ready to buy at this point. So they just need to be reconfirmed one more time before they make the decision. Once they make the decision to buy, congratulate them on their purchase. Okay, start to write up the order and then just have the customer relax. Go through the estimate. They might have a couple more questions about timing and scheduling. Just let them know when the materials are going to be delivered. Go through each aspect of the job. Write everything down. If you're using a web-based software, use that to prepare the estimate, including all the payment terms and all the things they can expect about the job. Then have both the husband and the wife sign the contract, and then you'll put all the documents inside your prepared customer folder. This has all the customer warranty information, product literature, and hand them a business card with your cell phone number on that. At this point, you're going to collect a check, and you've just made the sale.
Well, Tom, once again, I appreciate the business. Thank you very much. We'll do a good job for you. And
great.
Yeah,
So
call me.
See you later this week.
Thursday, I'll be here.
All right.
Team will be a team.
Great.
Okay, everything's finalized. Customers signed up. It was a good sales presentation. It's a beautiful looking job. We'll go ahead and get that scheduled up in the next week or so. And the clients are happy. A good sales presentation. And they ended up buying the roof job. It was a great presentation. You guys can do this too. Keep practicing. Don't give up. Give them a reason to buy. And with Dave Deshane, I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, that's everything, guys. There's my little webinar, Roofing Estimator Pro seminar. I appreciate you guys coming out today. If you guys need anything, my email address is always available. Phone calls on. If you guys need anything, just let me know. Thanks again. You guys got any more questions or anything? Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys.
My name is Scott Pratt, and I'm from Toledo, Ohio. The Roofing Estimator Pro program today is really exciting. Learned a lot of information. I've used it a little bit, but now that I've came to the training and everything, it was way more informative for myself. So it'll just take me to the next level to use the program.
Tell us your name, where you're from, and how did you enjoy the seminar today?
Hello, my name's Ed Brown from Chittenden Builders in Burlington, Vermont. I attended the seminar here today with David Deshane for the Roofing Estimator Pro software. We originally purchased the roofing sales blueprint a while back, about a year ago. Been implementing some of those techniques, wanted to get some more information about the software today. Learned a lot about some of the advanced techniques Dave's teaching and how to go out there and create a sale using the software, using the mobile apps to actually integrate this whole process through the software and make this all take place right on the spot and be able to close the sales with a customer using this software, or refer back at the later date if they're not ready to close. So really recommend the Roofing Estimator software, and if you have any opportunity to take any of the training videos with David or meet with David in person at one of these events, I really recommend you take advantage of that. It's a great opportunity, and I really appreciate the time that Dave took to speak with me today at the seminar as well. Thank you very much. Have a great day.